spend a check on some diamonds. And a trap little keep on my neck keep shining. I'ma keep on grinding. Niggas hating on me, but I really don't mind. Chop the top off the coupe. If I catch me a op, I'ma shoot. Yeah, her pussy trash, loose. How does it feel to be you? How does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be used? I promise I'm not being rude. Right now I'm not fucking with you. I'm just picking back being booked.
Yo, what's up, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Westside. My Twitch and my fucking my Twitch is Westside Yasha, and my fucking YouTube is just Yasha. Holy shit, you are so loud, official. Let me turn this down. Alright, so basically what I wanted to do today for y'all is to go over like a real free-to-play guide for this game, because there's a lot of people who's going to play this game, and a lot of them probably don't plan on spending money, or if they do plan on spending money, it's going to be a very low amount. So here's what I'll do. This game is a gacha game. If you don't know what gacha means that there are summons. There are ways for you to get summonable characters and summonable equipment. Now, the good thing about this game is the fact that, as you clearly see right here, every 10 wishes is guaranteed to include at least one 4 or 5 star or one 4-star or higher item, which means every pool that you do, you're going to get a 4-star or better character or hero. So that's the best part about it. At the time of this video, since I'm on the Chinese open beta, I can't spend any money. At the time of this video, I have done about, let me check that again. I believe I've done about 6 summons. Okay. So the Novice, that was, I got Razor and then I got Noelle. Yeah, I got Razor and Noelle for those. And then some pieces of equipment. And then for the permanent, I was able to get Fischl, Bennett, and a 4-star Catalyst from my mage, and then another copy of Noelle, and then a 4-star weapon. This is a polearm. And then also I've been able to get Barbara, and that's about it. So the way this game works is you put in a lot of work to get fucking materials, characters, equipment. You need the special currency called Primogems. So at the time of this, I've gotten this character, this character, this character, a copy of this character because you're guaranteed to get her in the beginner banner, and I've gotten this character. So yeah, the way that duplicates work in this game, if you were to get a duplicate of a character, you go to the constellation section. The constellation section is basically, think of Dokkan Battle. If you play Dokkan Battle or any other gacha game that allows you to put duplicates of a character into one that you already have to unlock a trait, you know, like system or like a different skill tree or path, anything like that. So with the fact that I got a copy of Noelle, I was able to use one constellation, and this obviously, while Sweeping Time and Breastplate are both active, are in effect, that's her Q and E skill, the chance of Breastplate's healing effects activated is increased to 100%. Cool. That's minuscule knowledge in terms of what I'm trying to present to you. So you got the constellation, boom. Now you just got a skill. As you clearly see, the more you get, the more you use. It's a maximum of 6. So if you get 6 duplicates of a character, then their constellations are maxed out. There's going to be a difference between a 4-star character with 1 constellation, then a difference, and then a 4-star character with 6 constellations. Obviously, you get a shit ton of fucking buffs and whatnot, and what you need is Stella Fortuna, which is the name of the fucking item that you will use if you got a dupe of a character, and then you come to the constellation section. There's also talents and shit like that, but that's really shit for you to care about when you fucking, you know, like play this game yourself. So that's it for the duplicate system. Now, the way that you're gonna make your money in this game is by grinding adventure, story, and quests. Also, I'll mention to you, this is the achievement system that they have right now. As you clearly see, I've completed a ton of things, and the prices, not even the prices, but the fucking The amount of primo gems you get range from 5, 10 to 20. I got a few 20s in here. Yep, 20 right there. That's only 20 right there. But yes, you do you do these achievements, you get primo gems. Get your primo gems, you spend them on summoning or you spend them on the original resin. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. So boom, achievement system. Shit ton of fucking, categories for whatever achievements. I've completed 46 in total. Like I said, at the time of this video, I probably put about 25 to 30 hours in this game. So yeah, along with that, quests. You see, these are commission quests, which are like the daily ones. All of these give 10 per, and then you get a special reward when you finish all 4 of them. Then some world quests give you primo gems. This gives me 60. This gives me 50. This gives me 50 as well. These quests, like these story quest lines, like this Archon quest is what I consider actual story quests. Like they involve your main character that you choose in the beginning of the game. Story quests are just quests around the world that have actual story tied into them and that have multiple like acts in them. So that's the difference between that. You do these sometimes, like this one, it doesn't say the quest chain reward will give me any. And most time, if it doesn't state that it'll give you any, it won't, but sometimes it will. I've gotten a few where it didn't say that I would get any primos for finishing the fucking thing, and I actually got some. So yeah, quests and achievements will be a big part of your gathering currency in this game. As well as, where is it at? The Adventurer Handbook. So I'll show you. The Adventurer Handbook essentially is shit that you do around the world, and once you do everything in said chapter, you get a reward for it. Investigation progress 4 out of 4. I got 50 primo gems, 3-star equipment, 4-star fucking character XP thing, and then some money. As you clearly see, the farther you go into the chapters, the more you have to do. I've done a shit ton of things because I've been playing this game a lot. Even though I know it won't transfer over into the full game, I've been putting in a lot of time because I want to get accustomed to the game. That way, when the game does come out for a global side, I can just streamline through and get to the same point I'm at now. Shit ton of things. You see, hold on. First chapter 50, 50, 50. 4th chapter 100. 5th chapter 100. 6th chapter will be 100 when I get done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 7 out of 12 so far. So these are a few things that I need to do. They also have commissions, which are what I told you about, those daily commissions. And once you get 10, 20, 30, 40 for that, and then you get another 20 for completing all 4 of them. So that's 60 a day. And that, in regards to that, you also get like you get primo gems for discovering these domains, which are like dungeons. And they have daily rewards for fighting Stormterror. I'm not gonna tell you who that is because it's a story spoiler. And then this is also Spiral Abyss. Spiral Abyss is something that you would do to get Xiangling. She's a 4-star character from Liyue. And then they have bosses around the map. Not even some of these are like real bosses. Like this is a real boss. These are ley lines, which they also give you not primo gems, but just a lot of adventure rank XP. Boss, mid boss, actually not just a regular enemy. Well, only reason I say this dude is a mid boss because he comes with a stack of people and they are hard as fuck at the higher levels. This is also a world boss that I killed. He refreshes in 59 hours. So boom, that's how you do that. What your original resin is, this currency up here, this 120 out of 120, that is what you would use to do these things right here. So this is a ley line outcrop. So you need to use 20 of your original resin to get the rewards at the end. These are the possible rewards. You would only use 10 if you do the regular one, if I'm not mistaken. Where is a regular one? Oh no, it's also 20 as well. But for me, I tend to do the gold ones because of the money. And then you can do the blue ones for the adventure XP, which is really not bad because you want to have your characters leveled up as possible. So boom, I told you about that in forms of getting your XP, or your not XP and your currency. This is really all about the free-to-play model of this game. So boom, once you get to a certain rank, the Adventurer Guild will unlock for you, and then this is how you do that. When you do your daily commissions, you come claim the reward. And then after that, you fucking you start getting adventurer rank rewards. So I'll show you. This is another big system for you getting currency. Adventure rank 2, this is what you get. 3, this is what you get. 4, you get 50. 5, you get a quaint fate, which is what you use to wish. 6, you get that. 7, 8, 9, 10, you get a 4-star sword. 11, 12, you get 50. 13, you get another wish. 14, you get the commission and dispatch system, which is sending your characters out on expeditions, and you get this fragile resin gives you 60 original resin back. 15, boom. 16, you get the co-op system. 17, boom. 18, 19. You just see, the farther you go, the more shit you get and the more shit you unlock. So that's another big way for you to get your currency. So after all is said and done on that regard, I'll show you, even though this is a free-to-play video and like giving you a breakdown, I want to show you like what the shop will have to offer when it comes out to our side. This Blessing of the Welcome Moon, you can get these things right here, which these crystals, you can convert them into the Primo Gems, which you then would use to summon. But as well as that, they have these bundles. Now, if you're going to be completely free to play, then you could really disregard this part of the video. But for people who plan on spending a bunch but not fucking throwing their wallet at the game like I plan to do, then these starter bundles would be great for you because they're fairly cheap and it's almost like a $50 value. I don't know how much it'll obviously fucking be in our currency, but that's something you'll see when the game comes out. So this is the shit that matters. You can buy Intertwined Fates or Acquaint Fates. Acquaint Fates, I believe, are for general banners, and Intertwined Fates are for the ones for special banners. So the Star Glitter Exchange, you will use this currency right here, which you get from wishing, which is summoning. And if you get a certain amount of it, you can buy or redeem shit in here. Like right now, I could get Razor if I wanted to. Even though I already have him, I could unlock a constellation. You can get a dupe of Amber, which I wouldn't recommend because she's not good, in my personal opinion. You can get 4-star weapon, 4-star weapon, 4-star weapon, all of this type of shit, and then like other materials that you use for character ascension. Then the Stardust Exchange, which I have 255 of because it's like, I guess they're like more accustomed to give you a shit ton of this when you summon as opposed to the Star Glitter Exchange. I think this is only for getting dupes of shit. I'm not too sure. I would have to get clarification from somebody on that. This is where you would spend a lot of this stuff, and it's also really good because you can buy Acquaint Fates with it. I think you could buy 3, and that's you know, I think that's a monthly thing, or maybe, yeah, maybe it's a monthly thing. I'm not sure, but you can also buy the Intertwined Fates. Like I can buy 3 of these if I wanted to. Yeah, it's a monthly thing right there, left this month. So that's what you would spend your shit on that you get from summoning, and then you would buy these with your Primo Gems. But you can also get these from quests, lines, fucking achievements as well. And then yeah, that's really it. All right, so I'll show you the battle pass real quick, and then that'll be that in that regard. So boom, battle pass. All right, so this is the battle pass. I also suggest that if you want, you could buy both levels of the battle pass, but as you see, the more you level up, you get shit. Level 10, you get the regular feint, but if you fate, Acquaint Fate. So if you get the regular fate for the regular battle pass, but if you unlock the other tier, the paid tier, you will get a fucking Acquaint as well. You just get a double up of fucking materials. These shits will help you progress so far, character-wise and weapon-wise, equipment-wise. So that's why I think it's a great value. Oh, as well as the fact that you would get a name card, and then 5 of the things that redeem 60 for you, as well as you get these special weapons that you can choose. So, yeah. I think these will be a great deal. Like if you don't plan on spending a whole bunch of crystals so you can do a shit ton of summons at launch, you should buy the supply bundles, and you should buy the battle pass. That way, as you progress as a free-to-play player or a slightly free-to-play player, then you know you can get a shit ton of currency and materials. Now, if you're free-to-play and you're not planning on anything, then paying anything, then you just grind it out like I've been doing, and you'll get your shit as you go. You just got to keep leveling up, and then you could purchase levels or you do all your daily quests for the day. So first I gotta log in, use 150 resin, mine 10 items, boom, boom, boom. Then I gotta complete these weekly missions. They have weekly missions available for you. Then they have BP period. So the 51 days, however long the battle pass lasts, you have things that you could fucking do. This Spiral Abyss challenge ain't 3. That's gonna be tough for a lot of you free to play boys to get up there. I've used a total of 1,240 resin. So boom, that's how you got that. So actually, wait, is there, what was that third thing? I think this is just a purchase. Oh yeah, this shows you the weapons that you could choose: the Black Sword, the Serpent Spine, the Solar Pearl, the Viridescent Hunt, and the Death Match. So boom, what I'll tell you for a fact is that at the time of this video, I'll show you how much equipment I have. This is how many 4 stars I have. This, I got it from a summon. This was from story. This was from story. This was from a summon. This was from a summon. These are all the 3 stars that I have. I've had more, but see, like 3 of these, I can refine one of them. So yeah, I've just been grinding. Put about 25, 30 hours in the game so far. These are all the 4-star pieces of equipment I have. All of these I've gotten from fighting world bosses and just doing quest lines. This especially, the Gladiator helmet, I got that shit from fighting the Cryo Regisvine, the fire flower that you eventually fight. These are all the 3-star. Like, I had a shit ton of 3-star fucking equipment pieces. And you know, yeah, and this is all from the time I've been grinding in the game. These are all the materials I have. This is how much shit I have because I tend to buy a shit ton of materials in terms of, where is it at? Okay, never mind, you can't see it, but like all the shit for cooking, I buy all of that shit too. So boom, with that in mind, okay, you can't join my game, buddy, because I'm in the middle of recording. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but yeah, I have these world box keys. This is how much Geo sigils I have, Animo sigils I have. These are the fates and the Stardust, all of that shit. Boom. So with that in mind, I guess that's really all I could tell you in regards to free to play. Some basic information about the game, right? So the way that character composition, well, actually, I'll just say this. I'll give you my opinion. I think that you can play any character in this game. And when I say you can play any character in this game, if you put in a lot of love, resources, and materials into said character, you can make them work. Now, in the harder, later in-game content, your characters might fall off because obviously some characters are going to be more fit for others to take on certain roles in in-game content. But you can build whoever you want. That's my personal opinion. With a game like this, it's all PvE focused and no PvP. Tier list and shit matter in the sense of PvE content, but outside of that, it's really like, oh, this character's really good. So, okay, cool, they're really good, but fucking, let's say Fischl is my favorite character in the game. I don't care how strong an electric user comes out. I'm gonna always use Fischl. Also, Fischl got a buff, so she's like the second in terms of DPS. But that's really information I don't really care to know about until I play the global version of the game. But in reality, yeah, character composition, character choices is everything. You could choose who you want. You could play who you want as long as you put the love and time into them, I feel. And like I said, it might hurt you at the end of the game, but for the beginning, you will, for early to mid game, you should be fine. But late game content, depending on who you choose to put all your materials into, that you know, your damage and shit and everything will fall off. But that's pretty much all games that are focused on using certain characters for specific roles. So boom. With that in mind, I want to show you something about the elements in this game. Why didn't you pop up? Alright, cool. So this elemental resonance shit, this shit is key right here. So boom. You see what elements you have in your party and what bonuses you get for having said elements. This is one of the most important things. In reality, I think it's better to have 2 and 2 of each, but in terms of, like, I say 2 and 2 of each, like, you know, you're doing content with another person. Like, dungeon content and shit like that. But in terms of adventuring and open world exploring, I always think that 4 of each type is better for you in terms of versatility. But in terms of damage, capability, and shit like that, 2 and 2 is the best, in my personal opinion. And then I'll tell you why. For instance, I have 2 electric users on my team. So look, high voltage, affected by hydro for 40% less time. Superconduct, overloaded, and electro charge have a 100% chance to generate an electro elemental particle, and that's cooldown is 5 seconds. Superconduct is ice and electricity. Overloaded is fire and electricity. Electro charge is hydro and electricity. And for 2 fire units, Fervent Flames, affected by cryo for 40% less time and increase attack by 25%. Soothing Water, affected by pyro for 40% less time, increases incoming healing by 30%. Barbara, right here, she is an excellent healer. I love her to death. If I get her in the full game, she will be on my squad, because Shorty be saving my life all the time. I love her. Then you got the fucking 2 Anemo fucking elements. Impetuous Winds decreases stamina consumption by 15%, increases movement speed by 10%, shortening skill CD by 5%. Shatter and Ice, 2 ice users affected by electro 40% less time, increase crit rate resistance or crit rate against enemies that are frozen or affected by cryo for 15%. Enduring Rock, increase resistance to interruption when protected by a shield, increases attack damage by 15%. And then if you have all 4 elements, you get Protective Canopy. All elemental resistance plus 15%. And it says, when you have a full party, you will receive elemental resonance effects that correspond to the elemental types present in the party. So always pay attention to this shit, bro. This shit will save your life. Definitely. And yeah, these are all the characters. I got one character I got her from the summon, him from the summon, her from the summon. She's guaranteed. Got her from the summon, and I got a dupe of her from another summon, and I got him from the summon. She's free. He's free. Main character is free. Lisa is free. I love all of these characters. Kaya is really good. I like him, but in terms of him as an ice user, he's alright to me, but I really fuck with his aesthetic. If you look at my profile picture to my YouTube or my Twitch channel, I got a character that I created that looks damn near just like him with an eye patch, but his eyes are red and shit like that. But yeah, that's the most important thing to me. Character composition, playing who you want, and then the free to play aspects of said game. As you see, I got, a 3 electricity team, a 3 fire team, and then, so you do have up to 4 loadouts, which is really nice. And then you got a quick setup feature, which allows you to boom, 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 boom. You could just click like who you want, and then the shit just get whenever it boot up. Yep, see, change like that. Instead of have to manually click on people and switch them, like you click on him and you switch him. Nah, just quick setup. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, that's in reality, that's really all. That's as much information that I can give you for right now. If you got any other questions, you could just hit me up in the comments and I'll tell you what I know. But I was never able to get into any of the betas or anything like that. So me being able to play this shit while it's out and getting all my knowledge, so I don't have to ask a shit ton of questions on Discord where people can never get back to me in a fucking timely manner because the chat is moving like 700 miles an hour. Yeah, that's the best thing for me. Also, real quick, shout out to my boy Reminiscence, who came in my chat last night because he gave me some links, and I want to show you at least one of them real quick. Where's the yeah, all right, so here real quick, I'm going to give you a rundown of the major changes in the Chinese open beta test. So boom, pay attention to this at your leisure. I'm going to put the links in the description. He also has an interactive map that he sent me, a gacha simulator that he sent me, and yeah, that's it. So says, I don't want to discourage anyone before they play the game. This post is meant to be delivering information. If you're discouraged because of the gacha currency income reduction, all right, beautiful, I love you, but y'all gotta get muted. All right, boom. So you could say the currency's income is getting reduced, so try to re-roll to get you a 5-star character, but in reality, I think the re-roll process is very long, about an hour, and for us that are going to global launch, we got to try and boost our adventure rank up so we can get the daily commission, so we can get that those daily primos. So long story short, a lot of the free characters are getting nerfed. The Spiral Abyss is getting reset. They used to give a lot of primo gems for the first 8 levels, but they don't reset monthly. I hope, but this is really a shit ton of information. So how much time we had? We had 24 minutes. Yeah, that's getting kind of long. So I'll end it right here, but I will put all these links in the description so you can view them at your own discretion and read up on shit. I'll put he also gave me a Google Doc, which is a character review, and it kind of lists some tiers and shit like that. So long story short, the currency is about to get a lot more tougher to get, and it takes a while for you to get that shit. So I believe the one major thing he said, the achievement system, the reward amounts are sauced by to 10 to 20, which I showed you about that. It's a one-time reward system, and the game has got a lot more grindy with it. But I mean, if people are putting in a lot of time into it regardless, then you're gonna burn through that shit. But he said it right here. I do hope MiHoYo looks into this. As the game is labeled as free to play, they shouldn't make players' life too hard just because they didn't invest tons of money to get their 5-star characters, especially with their gacha prices the highest I've seen in my life and gacha 5-star rate are the lowest I've seen in my life. I'm not going to slam the conclusion because I am not in the Chinese open beta test currently, so I'll definitely play on the 28th and give you some more personal updates on the changes. Looking forward to still see y'all there. That was a lot. That was a mouthful. So in regards to that, I will put this link in the description. I hope y'all check it out. And you know, I feel the same way he does. I don't want this to discourage y'all from playing, but it is information that you should know nonetheless. Thank y'all everybody who ends up checking out this video. If you want more content from me, just drop a like button. I said drop a like button. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, check out my Twitch because I'm there all the time. When this game drops, I'm going to be doing like 8-10 hour streams daily because I'm knocking out my homework and shit for the week so I can just play the game and all that shit. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all making it this long. I hope the information I gave y'all was enough and it was valid enough to help you whatever decision you plan on making. Shit, just fuck with me. I'll be out here, and I will be out here a lot. And thank y'all for making it this long. I'm about to cut this shit off now. Peace.